Greetings, welcome to XF. We're back with more Satisfactory. We gotta do power management things and research things, and yeah, that's probably about it for right now. We'll find out what else we gotta do. Anyways, let's go to our ad spot and we'll jump right over in the studio, shall we? Or studio, Satisfactory. Cricket Prints, your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, you definitely like what he does. Use custom stickers for my mocks and all other careers mocks. Make sure to check them out at www.brickparts.com. Take a look around, forums for me, and yeah. Enjoy that, and let's go over to Satisfactory, shall we? There we go. Okay, yeah, it's all set up. Huh, I wonder... I've been thinking about too many Lego things. Brain is stuck on studio. Okay, so... we more or less can just kind of... I think we can dismantle this. Yeah, we can dismantle this. It's not needed anymore. Here. We can leave this alone, because this will just kind of slowly build up over time. But what we do need to do is start running power. Like everywhere. I think the first goal here will be to run a set of power lines over to that place. Actually, right here seems like a good spot. Ooh, a Mercer sphere. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. Actually, there's kind of a nice area right in here, too. I guess there's also a free slug just sitting right down there, so might as well grab that, too. Alright, give me this. Now, I'm wondering, because I would technically like to connect up the main power over here somewhere. I guess I could put it up here. Power tower with platform? Sure. Okay. It does look like I probably should throw down some foundations really quick. Then we throw down the power tower. I hit that too many times. Okay, H. Okay, are we centered? No, we're not. We need to go over this way. Is it uneven? Ah. You know what? That's highly obnoxious. Why does that have to be uneven? What the power tower platform? Is that uneven? No, that one's not uneven. Why is the first one uneven? Unless it just kind of placed weirdly. Huh. That's weird. Anyways. Okay, so there's a power line thingy right there. Let's run that to there. Perfect. And then from there, run big power lines on down this way. That. Okay, where can we land this next one at? Oh, man. Oh, we can land it all the way down there. Holy crap. Does that work? Wow, that works. That is a very long power line. Jeez. I'm gonna grab this purple slug when we're kind of on our way. Kind of come down here and yoink. I have 76 air filters. Oh boy, a lot of air filters. Okay, power line, grab this, and just kind of continue on down. Right there. I know I have a... right there, I see it. I'm gonna dismantle this, because I think probably just gonna be manually running around. Oh, someone's angry. Manually running around just to lay down these power lines. Yeah, we just gotta get over here, connect up the coal. Might just dismantle a lot of the coal power line, coal power stuff, since we just don't need it no more. Yeah, that's too far. It's not too far. It looks like we have to place it kind of right here. Yeah, alright. Oh, I'm building all power lines and platforms. Alright, that's okay. Wire is too long. Okay. What's the plan? Plan is to run power around a little bit. I have nuclear power going, so I need to come over here with these big power lines and go ahead and run them over to where I'm actually making a lot of the parts for nuclear power. And then I need to run a series of these power lines, probably down to this base here and on down to somewhere down here, connected up. And after that, I think I gotta research, see what's next in the research tree, figure out where to go from there. Yeah, right about there. That looks pretty good, and that should be able to just run. Oop, up, up, up. Okay, let's not crash and die real fast here. Be able to run power from there to there. Perfect. Now this should be getting plenty enough power. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's perfectly fine. I guess we can leave the coal power plants because it's just extra power. I almost want to disable them. Cool, what's that long run with the power poles? Basically, my nuclear reactors are up there. My part manufactory is down here. I'm just linking them together with power so that I don't really have to worry about it ever. Hopefully, maybe. There's also a lot of battery packs around, so like, I shouldn't have any need to come up here and care about this stuff. It can just kind of sit there on its own. I do, however, also want to run an extremely long series of power lines way over there, which I don't think would be too difficult. Yeah, it's just kind of running them through the desert here. Connect up to this guy over here, which I think is, yeah, this is all connected up on its own thing. Connect up to this guy, and then kind of continue on down to Mushroom Base. And then once we get back to main base, I need to research and figure out what's next in the list of things to be building here. Plus, if I just have a long line of power lines kind of going across the map, I can just easily tap into it, no matter where I am. So I think that has its kind of benefits. Yeah, I think this guy right here would be probably a great one, because he should have his own. But then I can start taking this direction. That looks a little funky. So yeah, this is a long, boring bit now, where I just run power lines. No train stations? Like here, thinking like a full-on cargo roadway across the map kind of thing. Faster travel between here and there. That would probably be the smarter thing. I wish train stations would automatically place like little platform towers, so that way you can do stuff kind of up in the air. You didn't have to just manually place little like towers to keep the railway up in the air. Single line for power transfer. Oh, hello. I'm gonna get up here real quick while I think on your comment here. No, just a single line for power transfer. I mean, would that be a more efficient material-wise? Let's see, what did these take? Concrete, metal wire, and steel beams. Logistics, no, transport. Railway is steel pipes and steel beams. Because it's not a huge difference. If I wanted to tap into it, I'd just place a train station. Be nice if hypertubes actually carried power as well, but no. Just floating ideas. Yeah, I see your points. I mean, if I wanted to, like, especially like travel between this point here, everything that's up here, and stuff down south, having a railway line I could just hop onto and just zip up and down would probably be ideal. And if I ever needed to, I could just slap down like a train station along the way in order to attach power between areas. Yeah, no, I think you might be onto something here. I think will we go back a few? Nah, I think it's fine here. This is kind of the in-between of the two. Nah, okay, yeah, we'll go back. We'll go back. Down I go. Interesting way we'll be running train stuff around, especially in this hilly dune area. Okay, so if we want a train station out here, I feel like we need to build up kind of like a flat space. Okay, zoop mode, please. Dune is slightly in the way. What the heck? Wait a second. How did it... Oh, these aren't really connected. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna go with the higher option. Okay, transport, train station. Yeah, this way. And power line, down below. Thank you. Side is it on? Oh, it's on that side. And then if we want to just run track, well, it's just literally running track out here. I wish you could... Yeah, see, that part annoys me with it, like, going in there. I wish, like, with it just is the same with conveyors, and it had, like, some kind of platform thingy that you could raise up and down. I feel like that would make railway tracks so much more better than it just clipping to the terrain constantly. But yeah, oh. We're gonna have some silly looking track going up and down, undulating with the terrain. Can you, like, level out? Thank you. I'm gonna be going... I feel you with all those power poles doing something similar, but with belts traveling across the map kind of gets boring placing them. Yeah. Yeah, at least with the anything that can carry power, so like your railway idea here works too, because that allows me to travel back and forth. I can just tap into it. So say I want to like place a base down here in like the swamp sometime, well, I can just tap into the railway that comes near it pretty easily. Or if I run railway tracks in other areas too, I can just kind of tap into the power no matter where I am. Oh, he's so angry. Should go rather quick though. As you kind of like upgrade and stuff, the map slowly gets like smaller and smaller and smaller. It's just easier to traverse it. Actually, I wonder. This needs power poles technically. But what does the railway affect this? No, it does not. Okay, so I do need power poles if I want to. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to test that theory. Because, yeah, if I did run power poles, I could use a jetpack. Or not jetpack, sorry, the hover pack. I don't think it moves that fast either. Train probably moves a heck of a lot faster. Let's see, we kind of need to go up over this way. There we go. Stay above the terrain, please. Ran out of fuel. And the way up is over there. Overpack works with tracks? It does. I wasn't noticing it getting power back. I don't think it does because it's not technically a power line. Yeah, it's not recharging. Oh, nope. There we go. Got close enough and it kind of did it. Okay. You just gotta be touching the tracks using your feet as the conductors. That does sound like that would feel good with high voltages. Basically just have like copper plates and these thick wires coming from the bottom of your shoes. Up to the hover pack. Looks like it's time to get explosive. Yes, ow. Can't, oh, I didn't really throw that. Okay, you take explosives, and you take explosives. Is there something you want, good sir? Where are you? I heard you. Did you run off? Okay, that helps clear out some of this nonsense. Nope, didn't quite reach it. Come on. Get it. There we go. This game is weird though that C is crouch instead of control. I'm so used to games that are F control is crouch. Road track is too steep. Tell me it's too steep. Ooh, I'm out of power. Gotta touch the railroad track. There we go. Yeah, that'll never not be funny. sapping power through my feet. Okay, so we're down here already. Like, we're almost to the mushroom base. Ah, I took the wrong route, so I needed to go this way up here. So if we want to link up to this road that's right here, yeah, we should take a right turn. So we need to take a right turn and head up this way through here. Oh, wait, I think we've gotten this, yeah, we've gotten this hard drive here. Okay, yeah, come down through. It looks like, oh, oh, okay, hold on, you. Oh, I'm being attacked by a lot of things. Oh my goodness, go away. You just teleported? Hold on. Health. That was a terrible throw. Woo! Okay. We're good. I don't know where the other guy went to though. That's a bit of a problem, possibly. Okay, so if we want to hit up the road, I said I just need to go basically straight. Yeah, it's like the main road is just right up ahead of us here. There's quartz. I think the main road is... Okay, we still need... It's... The main road is right over there. Doggo, you're in my way. Excuse me. Excuse me, doggo. Oh. You're all in my way. Great. Let's back this up a little bit. Oh! My power. There we go. Okay, so this should technically be on or near the main road? Yep, we're on the main road now. Alright. There is a lot of debris in the way. That's not what I want. Yeah, because we're getting off the main road again. Main road goes that way. Where is my track at? There it is. One thing I don't like about the hover pack is its reliance on creatures in them. Oh, you're right in the way. I didn't even see you. You're so small, little birdie friend. Okay, question though. Yeah, we should probably put a train station down here on the flat and just run power over to that little area we have for munitions. Okay, so let's put down some foundations. Zoom mode. 4. Okay, let's see. Transportation, train station. Ah, Chris Terry's here. Welcome. Let's see, we need to connect up that to that. And then, did I put this correctly so that I have power on this side? No, I didn't put it on the other side. because I am dumb like that. Should probably switch back over to my regular jetpack. What are you building today? A way to... Excuse me, good sir. I'm trying to explain things. A way to transfer power between the north up here with its nuclear power and the south down here, which could use a little bit of a nuclear power boost. So currently I need to get that running. Also, because I am coming through here, I can attach power from our nuclear power plant over to our copper facility, which is, I'm going the wrong way. Copper facility with making munitions is up over here. Should be up and around this corner, I think. Yeah, there it is. So I just need to tap into this. Oop, there we go. Now everything is kind of joining together. And after this, I need to research whatever the next tier of stuff is, and we'll have to deal with that. Yeah, I really went a roundabout way, didn't I, with the power lines? Whoopsies. Oh well. At least we have a nice railway, thanks to the suggestion of Valicious. So I can actually kind of travel between the south and north zones a lot easier. Oh, there we have a radioactive friend there. Hello. You are guarding a summer sloop. I see that. I would like access to that. Ooh, buddy. Where are you? Hi there. Do you like explosives? Oh! He hit my explosive. Ooh. Oh. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You stay down. Okay, we got him. We're good. Thank you. I hear other angry hogs. Hello, good friend. You stay over there. And take that. Oh. There is but second one. Oh, he's angry. Oh. I guess I did kind of sneak attack, blow him up a little bit. He's a, oh, buddy. He's a little upset about that. Okay, we're good. We're safe now. Give me your summer sleep. I definitely need more of this. I need to collect 10 of these sometime for the whole alien technology power multiplier thing. We're still going along the main road, right? Yes, though we gotta kind of curve. Go, in between those rocks. I know where we're at now. This is familiar territory for me. Okay. Come. Right here, train. I just need you to... Yes, come down that way, through there. Perfect. I hear much angry monsters. Dang it, I gotta put a pillar in the water. Ow! Oh, I am almost dead. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. You stay over there. You very, very angry thing. I don't know why you're so spiteful. Vertical. Yeah, there we go. Nice save. A little bit. I did not even put that in the right area. I need to put that way more over there. A little support foundation. Right up there. Need to make sure and pay attention to my health so I don't die and have to run all the way back over here. Yeah, it looks cute. I think we can kind of sneak our way up through here. And then, yep, down through here and around. We're almost actually to... I don't like that. Actually, almost to the mushroom base, too, which is sweet. Come down and around. There we go. This is the main road to get through here. I know I'm kind of blocking off this main road for vehicles, but I guess, oh well. I can always kind of come through here and fix things and raise things up if I really need to. So that way my normal vehicles can scooch underneath. And that is doing weird things. Stop that. Place like normally, please. And you're all angry. Alright, then up the hill we go. Basically at the top and around the corner here is exactly where we need to be. Creatures in the way? Multiple creatures are in the way. Nothing wrong with magic floating train tracks. This is a fair point. I still kind of wish it worked similarly to conveyor belts a little bit. Yes, steer my way, thank you. Okay, so we need to come kind of around the edge of this hill and I guess figure out where to land at, because the mushroom base will be right down below, more or less. Hi there. Would you all excuse me? Yeah, move out of the way. Come on. Thank you. Actually, probably right down here will be a great landing zone. And I just need to put a singular engine, little train station, and we'll have power. Because the mushroom base is just right there. I guess the train track is right there. Actually, we can put a train station right here. Come down the hill a little more. Yeah, so let's back this up. Right away. Bring this kind of down around this way. You can just dead end there on the mushroom a little bit. Actually, I think I should go ahead and just place a bit of foundation. Ouchies. Not vertical mode, please. Thank you. Zoop mode. It is very much floating a little bit. The height difference is quite extreme. Okay, transport, train station. Let's put one right about here-ish. Bring this railway. That is angry. Okay. And have this railway come down wider. And we'll have power between our nuclear power plants in the north and everything else down south. And it'll be most glorious, because this is way more power than I really actually need. Yeah, I'm just gonna run this a little forward. There we go. Okay, power! You know what, let's just run power towers, probably. How much power, bro? Let's see what our totals are once we get everything linked together. Okay, so we need this to run down. Oh, it's gonna run down like right into my... Okay, grab you, bring you down here. That'll be close enough to link up the north and south power grids. Let's see what we got here going. Where is a... Okay, right there, I guess. Wire too long. Fine. There we go. North and south are now joined together. What do we got? Only 9,000? Is some power grid not connected together? Or not operating? I feel like I should be generating a lot more than that. Like something isn't necessarily working like it should be. Something feels off, and I'm not sure what it is, actually. Huh. Okay, so, okay, a lot of my generators aren't running right now. I'm guessing something is clogged up. Yeah, you're all yellow. Does that mean plastics are clogged up? Does look like plastics are clogged up. Yes, plastics are clogged. I thought I had a system for clearing that out. Doesn't seem right with nuclear. So far, I only have one nuclear power plant up and running, so I have 2,500 megawatts coming out of there. I'm just going to let it slowly kind of just build up. The system should slowly kind of fill out and build up over time as it produces more and more of the nuclear fuel cells. So I should be getting a total of 12,500 megawatts once everything's up and running. But yeah, okay, so plastics are filled. I really thought I had a system for getting rid of some of these plastics when there was too many. Yeah, because this backtracks over this way. Around here. And I actually don't have it connected up to a system for recycling it. Okay. I guess I missed that. So this is my recycling line. I guess for just getting it connected, I'll just put a merger along here. Splitter down probably here-ish. And I'm just gonna go Mark 5. Go. There's a choke there. Mark 5, Mark 5. There we go. Okay. So that should trash a lot of our excess plastics and get the fuel systems running up again. Are you creating empty canisters with plastics? No, I don't think so here in particular. I know other places are. But here, I don't think so, no. Why are empty canisters worth more to the awesome sinks? Actually, they probably technically are worth more to the awesome sinks than just standard plastic. But I don't really need to convert them. I already have enough materials. I have 10 coupons. We're not in suffering or anything. But that should drain those. Yep, I see the fuel coming back online. That should produce a lot more fuel, get my generators back online, and my power should definitely be going back up now. Looks like a computer factory. That is because it is. It is my electronics factory. There's computers, circuit boards, anything that involves electronics is all being produced here. There's production of materials up there for just grabbing stuff previously until I had the, what are they called again? Organization. Dimensional depots up and going. Yes, the mushroom factory is basically dedicated to nothing but electronics. That's its whole purpose. And then we have Squishy. Is Squishy doing fine? Squishy's doing fine. Hello, Squishy. Hello. He is a good Squishy. Anyways, let's head over to the main base now and look at research stuff and figure out what the heck the next step of things are. Hello, train. So yeah, now that that's just dumping plastics, we have more power. This is 12,000 megawatts. Okay, just to make sure. I think, yeah, no, these should be connected because they're connected up to the railway stations. Yeah, so this should be getting a lot more power. Where is a power pole thingy at? I think I see one down here. I cannot read that one. Oh. Yeah, no, I can't read that one. I need an actual power pole. It's kind of obnoxious. Yeah, we are producing 12,000, so, yep. All right, power's gone back up a little bit. We've re-enabled the, Oh. Are you pushing tiers for unlocks? Not really, just kind of moseying my way through. We got nuclear power up and going, which was the most recent unlock we did, so now I need to figure out what's next after nuclear power, which I think is gases? Might be. I should actually place down a vehicle. It'd probably be nice to have higher tier fluid pipes as well. Let's just go ahead and head back to base. Get the next thing of research going. I think it's gases. I don't think I have particle accelerators or anything like that yet. I got Mark 1 pipe. I have Mark 2 pipe. But I would like a Mark 3 if there is such a thing as Mark 3, which I do think there is. We're basically at or really close to the point at which me and my friend stopped playing this game previously. And we're reaching territories of new stuff. So I'm trying to recall some things. Because I do believe there's Mark III pipes, but like, I feel like I remember you unlocked them a lot earlier previously than you do now. Just Mark IIs? Oh, so Mark II is the highest you get. Okay, home sweet home. What is next for research? Advanced aluminum production. Alright, so... yes, gases and pressurized wells and stuff. Okay. There's 300 and 600 pipes. Okay. Alright, I was thinking that there was a little bit more going on, but I guess not. Oh, plutonium stuff. Particle accelerators. Extremely high. Yeah, that's what we want. I think particle accelerators is how you get rid of uranium stuff. Well, let's... One milestone at a time. Wait. Okay, there's a bunch of that. You take that and all of that. Good, okay. So we need RC units, which I think are at the bottom. There's none being produced right now. Why? Oh, well, I can just purchase some? How many is it? Just 50. Yeah, that's not a problem whatsoever. Aluminum casings, we can go ahead. Grab, 200? All right, that's it for that. Aluminum sheets, good, all right. Those two can go in there. I need a lot of wire, jeez. That's full, and I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase a radio unit. I got plenty of tickets to spare. I am in no rush for that. Parts. Okay, radio unit, which is down here.
Use of these products invalidates any warranty. Function not guaranteed.
Well, I'm about to give them right back to you because we're putting them here. So, you know. There we go.
Milestone reached. The resource well pressurized.
Finally, someone who uses ticket to buy items.
Nitrogen, crude oil, and
just,
water from underground
I mean, I have more tickets than I could ever hope to use for meaningful things, so, you know what, just buy the items.
Fixit does not process most of your metrics, but I do. According to Fixit predictions, you are exploiting this planet with unexpected efficiency. They did always struggle to see the true potential of things. Nothing about you is unexpected to me, and therefore you are performing exactly as expected.
I feel like I've heard that line like a TV show before or something. Oh man. Something very similar. A lot of hoarders out there. I guess. I mean, I could buy the trophies, which I think... Don't some of these trophies come with, like, achievements? Actually, you know what? I could buy the cart. I think the cart has an achievement along with it. I want to say. Unless I already have the achievement. I don't think I do, though. It's like, most of the things are just nonsensical to me. Music stuff, sure, fine, whatever. The weird, statues, trophies. Not anything useful. I have all the management stuff, I believe. Yeah. Yes. All of that. All of that. All of that. All the architecture stuff. Yes, I have that. And this is just equipment that you can buy constantly. And then just parts. Okay. Can I check achievements in this game? Option... No. I have to open up Steam and check the achievements. So I think there is some achievements wrapped around getting some of those trophies. Using Edge production. Okay, so we need some of the newer stuff. Which I think we are getting. I think supercomputers are in here too. They're at the bottom. No. Oh, wait, no. Did I put super... I'm not producing supercomputers. Something feels wrong. I thought I had production lines for supercomputers and stuff. Is it... Okay, well, I guess we're gonna head back to Mushroom Base, because I think there's something wrong with my production lines. A little too fancy of a turnaround. I don't even have a ramp to get up out of there. Because I should be getting the radio control units and the... supercomputers, but there's none in my inventory. Oop, don't hit the barrel nuts. I wonder if my aluminum production line is stuffed up in some way. I don't think it would be. There's some material somewhere that I'm missing that is not being pumped into those systems. I need to go figure out what it is. I guess this is the downside to having your workshops just all over the map. If something goes wrong somewhere, it's a bit of a travel to get over to the other one. Oop. All right, here we are. Hey, tell me, production lines, why you no produce? Yeah, this should be producing stuff right now. What are you missing? Aluminum casings. So it is probably the aluminum lines that are not working. Okay, 2 drones are going there. So I probably need to go over to the aluminum stuff. Figure out what's going on there. What's going on over here? Yeah, here's my supercomputer. High-speed connectors. High-speed connectors are not being produced. I think high-speed connectors are over here. Yes, you are missing cable of all things? Cable. You have a lack of cable. That's weird. Oh, am I all suddenly getting a... Oh, because this is backed up now. I see. Okay. That's part of your problem for not building the supercomputers. So the last one is there. And I don't have an awesome sink anywhere near here, though. I wonder, could I put an awesome sink on top of here? No, that would be negatory. I could put it down in the water, though. Oh, drowned. Circuit boards, I think, are fine. I think I need to grind those away. Let's go ahead and I guess throw down some foundations. Come on. Special awesome sink. Fix one thing, another thing fails. The joy of this game. Yep. The management of trying to get things to run at some kind of decent amount. It is truly a back and forth thing. Okay, is that on there? Okay, that needs to move forward there. And what's going on back here? Okay, so this needs to be just a little nudge it forward. There we go. Logistics. Let's have a merger right out front here. Mark 5. Okay, let's go ahead and feed the circuit boards into here. And then Caterum is here, right? Yep, Caterum is here. So have this circle around to probably here. Mark 3 going up. Okay, this is gonna be kind of ugly. There we go. So, that needs power. Whoopsies, you need power. Can I? Wait, I can probably just link down to there. Good enough. Okay, that should start sucking a lot of the Caterum through. I'm going to help the system. Oh. Hopper. It's weird that the further you get with higher tier stuff, easier numbers are to manage. Because you're not producing as many of them in like the amount or like seconds or minute as you can like the lower tier stuff. There we go. Now we're getting cable flooding through. Perfect. It is actually what my system needed, was just opening up. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting systems to work. Okay. For the most part, hopefully that should all be fine now. So that's flooding through. Cable should come through at some point. Yeah, it's filtering on through. We're just using manifolds. Not the most efficient design, but whatever. It's fine. I guess if I wanted to, I could grab some cable and then just manually filter feed it into a lot of these. Just to kind of get some systems jump started. Quick fix, yep. Okay, you take some cable, and you take some cable. Jump over to the other side and give you all a little bit more cable. That should kind of get these systems up and going again. There we go. Alright. You should all be happy now. For maybe like 20 minutes. And then you won't be happy anymore. Okay, so now we have opposite problem on opposite end of the map. We need to go all the way over to aluminum and figure out why we're not getting aluminum casing. Something is backed up, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna guess that it's probably fluids that might be backed up in some weird way. It's gonna be my quick guess. A quick fix to the problem would probably be to put down a bunch of storage stuff. Not sure what else I can actually do to try and help the system. Could flush it for once in a while. Probably just putting down a bunch of storage units and then just making sure I go there once in a while and flushing it all would probably be the best thing. Maybe. Questionably. Actually putting it into production lines so it gets used up would be even better. It's probably not a water problem. It's probably the alumina solution. Or the sulfuric solution? One of those two. I don't think it's a water problem. I think it's a different one. So I had a problem previously with one of those solutions. I thought I fixed it by putting some valves down so it doesn't like backflow into anything. Or I guess I don't know if it even can backflow, but try and create a more circular roundabout flow. But I'm gonna have a guess that it's clogged up again. But surprisingly, I really don't think it's water. I guess place your bets when we get there. What is the problem, and what will be the easiest fix for the problem? Yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute to get over there, though. It is very far away. Go here. I gotta make sure I take a left turn at the sulfur line. There it is. Oh, I took that a little sharp. Oh, come on. Stop sliding that way. There we go. Thank you. Alright. Oop. I probably should clear some of this forest. Make it easier for getting there. I took a wrong right. You go this way. Here, we're gonna wipe out one of the barrel nuts that I try and avoid. So I do need to try and collect a bunch of those at some point in time. When will that point in time be? Probably when we finish the series. Or afterwards. So in other terms, probably never. Alright, time to get up top. The fun problem. I don't have a whole lot of fuel on me, but at least I can pull it out from thin air. It's right up top here. Oop. You know what? I don't think I've been through here. Ouchies. Ah, just heals. Power slug. That's it. I was hoping for something more. Aha! There is a bit something more with a definitely easier to access hole over there. Oh, I want out of here. Nope. Nope, you guys can stay away. Okay. Oh, wow, you guys are all angry. Ouchies. Oh, stay away. Okay, I should probably heal up just a little bit. I am running dangerously low on fuel. Come here. Ouchies. Take that. Okay. They have been dealt with. Just a little bit of a sidetrack. Okay, I need to grab this for all them glorious DNA points. I have 23 pieces in me? Oh, I should have stuck that away. More terrifying than the spiders? The cats? The arachnophobia mode? I think it's kind of funny, honestly. You just hear meowing constantly. Alright. Water is most likely fine. Okay, so yeah, you're full of water. Silica is being trashed, so that's not the problem. You can't get rid of your water because there's... I thought I put a valve there. How much water does this? 120 per minute. 100. You output 120 per minute. You intake. No, wait. Yeah, you intake a bunch of that. You output 120 per minute. So literally, I think my easiest solve is literally do that. I need to probably just flush a section of pipe. Yeah, pipe segment. Just flush that one. I need to get water out of this one. So you're right, it is a water problem, but not your normal water problem. Yeah, I should probably just flush that a little bit more. Yeah, let's just flush that a little more. Can just do that? That's a thing you can do? How long is that thing you could do? What? I never knew you could just grab liquids. What kind of god powers is that? Just be able to like hold water in your hand and be like, yep, this is going in my trash can. I have never thought about doing that. Shh, don't tell anyone. Okay, I mean, we're live on stream and this is gonna be a VOD later, so no secrets are safe. Wow, I can't believe you can just grab water like some kind. Okay, all right. I was always flushing stuff. Okay, Alright. That's weird to me. Yeah, because this output's 120 and that input's 120. Everything should be more or less in balance. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm... Alright, cool. Well, I guess the system is basically just self-sufficient because it's full of water. Just a never-ending looping water source. Okay. So hopefully now that should never clog again. And we should be getting aluminum, and that'll be crafting into the components and doing whatever else. Nice loop. Yeah, it is kind of a nice loop. Only one side actually just needs the water outright. This one right here just needs the water outright. That other one can literally just loop itself. Huh. Alright, well, okay. I don't think it'd ever get full. It's only outputting, yeah, it's only outputting, this only consumes 120, so it's literally just infinite loop of water. Interesting. Okay. Well, aluminum's area is problem solved. Hopefully we're good. I guess we can finally move on to whatever is next when it comes to parts. Okay, magnetic field generator. Oh. Okay, and how many of those do we need? We might just manually craft those. Okay, but it seems like something I should probably be doing is taking these electromagnetic control rods and just crafting and feeding them into a depot thing. Okay, we need aluminum to make empty fluid tanks. Packaged nitrogen gas. Nitrogen gas. What else do we need? What do we need nitrogen gas for? Oh, we need nitrogen gas in cooling system, which takes rubber. Interesting. And we also need nitrogen gas in producing these fused modular frames, which I don't think are a crafting thing. I think this is actually a component need. I guess for the moment, we'll ignore this magnetic generator thing for right now, because we need to have that somewhere else. For the moment, I need to probably expand our aluminum crafting area. Yeah. Can I help you with something? Wait, you're on my machines. Stop that. Stop that. Bad kitty. Away from the production lines. Away from the production lines. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna blow up some of this stuff just to get rid of it, because I don't really need to use it on a chainsaw or anything. Perfect. Okay, I just need a wall. Question, is that tall enough? Definitely not, no. Oh, 2 more millimeters. 2 more meters. Millimeters. What's wrong with me today? I'm thinking in all the other stuff I do. Not thinking in satisfactory terms. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, well. Stop. Don't put that underneath. So one thing that's nice is we literally have oil right there. There's one extraction point that I haven't used, which actually I can see right there. Which then I can use to bring oil way up here for making rubber. Actually, I should probably just make rubber down below and just conveyor it up top. Yeah, that would probably be the more efficient route of doing things instead of using a gazillion conveyor belts to bring it up. Or even I could just produce rubber just right on the dot there. And then just use drones to bring it up. You know, that's probably even the most efficient way of doing things. Let's just drone it. And bring this over. About there. Oh, come on. Come on, attach. Why wouldn't you attach the rear? Why? It makes no sense. There we go. We have a lot more like rubber slash plastics and oil. I don't think I need plastics, but maybe I do. I know I need rubber though. And then yeah, I think I'll just use drones to just bring it up top here. Because this new platform will be dedicated to a lot of the other ones. There is a nice alt recipe for plastics and rubber. I don't think I have it yet. Hold on. Parts, let's see here. There's fabric, rubber, here we go. Yeah, there's that one. Okay, so we can take plastics and fuel to make rubber. This does production rate of 60 per minute. Interesting. 20 per minute, 20 per minute. I guess I just need to figure out how much I actually need and just work backwards from there. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't like when I'm flying. You know, I wasn't so picky about making this place as nice, but it is kind of nice when you make your bases look somewhat attractive. Anyways, oh, that is poking through. I know exactly how to get rid of that, too. Just drop that right there. Ta-da! It's magically gone. Is that another stump? That is another stump. You also need to go away. Plastic and fuel for rubber. Rubber and fuel to make plastic. Feeds itself to a 1-to-4 ratio. Huh. Interesting. Do I have that other one? Let's see here. Got rubber. Where's my plastics? There's my plastics. Yes, I also have the other one. Look at that. Interesting. Question, do I need plastics for any of these? Yeah, I don't need plastics for that. I just mostly need the rubber. Yeah, the rubber is the big one. And nitrogen gas is right back over there, actually. There is... right there. There it is. Way back there, actually. It is quite a ways back there. Oh, it even shows me water areas, too. Okay, that's neat. There's a rubber thing down here. I'll just drone it over. Does this show me all the nitrogen? Oh, it does show me all the nitrogen. There's another one right over there. Normal in... Okay, so there's pure nodes in that one. A lot less pure nodes on that one. Oh, and yeah, we have that one over here. 2 normal, 4 pure. Actually, quite a bit of pure nitrogen gas around. Oh, that's good. Okay, I guess... What's the first thing to do? I guess it would be to make more of this aluminum production line thing. But without further ado... So that's output. We need input on the back. What are you aligned to? You are aligned to this back grid thing. I want to put that a little over, though. Yeah, one right there. And one over here. Okay, so two of you make alumina solution. Right? Do I have this turboed or anything? No. Yeah. Each of you produces 120 alumina solution and a bit of silica. Good. Alright. And then from there, we have it basically come over here and produce aluminum scrap. Okay. Refinery. That over here. Aluminum. Yeah, this is electrode stuff. What's the difference? Yeah, I don't think I really need to care too much about the difference. Okay. So now it's just about plugging stuff together. Flame Mark II, so that needs to go into there. This one needs to kind of come across somewhere in the middle here. Nope, I saw it. There you go. Up there. So this needs to basically, it only exists temporarily in a non-loop, and then we can just loop it later. Flame Mark II. You know what? We're just going to take advantage of the fact that those aren't linked together. Okay, so it needs to be placed one more forward. Trying to put these as square as possible. Oh, you can't reach. Okay, fine. That is also off. Sideways. Come on. Do this correctly. There. Of course I didn't put it evenly. Okay, I'm fine. Water there. Water there. Okay, so this needs the bauxite. I think we're getting more than enough of. This loops around. We can do some fun things here. Mark III. That around there. This can actually just connect into that. Mark III, turn around. Splitter. And right there. And second one. There. There. And you to there. Alright, sweet. So you just need power to start running your systems. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. See, you're starting to produce, right? Yes. And are we just mostly just trashing that silica? Yeah, we are. Okay. is. Okay, where did I put the alignment on? Ah, right in the middle. Dead center. 3 over that way. Wait, that's actually the wrong way. Yeah, perfect. Just need 3 that way. Merger on this side. Yeah, all I really need is quick and dirty. Anything too overly fantastical. What do you need? You need coal, 120 coal per minute. So let's just take that and run this over here. And basically just plug it straight in. And you should start up and running. Okay, you already have some water in you. I think I can go ahead and disconnect the 2 water pipes now. So yeah, you're full of water. Should be more or less disconnectable now. And again, we just have an infinite loop on one side. Hopefully. Alright, so now we're getting our aluminum scrap. And how many of these do I have? I have 4 furnaces running. Alright. 4 foundries, sorry. Oop, little lag spike. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably tap into that silica thing. Actually, that's probably not producing enough silica for both of these, isn't it? Okay, how much silica are we getting out of here? 50, that's 100. Technically that's 200 coming out of there. Maybe I should be tapping the silica into, not that, into these. Wait, no, 75. Wow, okay, that's a lot of silica. Ugh. And 90 per minute of aluminum scrap. I don't think that's, did that divide 360 evenly? It might, I'm just not thinking clearly through. Alright, anyways. Splitter and... Come on. Splitter. Okay, you go to here. Go to there and there. Then these ones fight out to there. Okay, so that's the more efficient manifold design. Because everything is getting everything evenly. And really it's just about stacking those conveyor splitters. Put it a little high. Yeah, you won't directly go into that next one, will you? I put that there. Oh, will you connect? No, not quite. Close. But it works. I believe that should just, yeah, flow down to there, go across there. Okay. And it's just connecting that and that, that and that. Good. Okay, let's stop trashing the silica for a hot minute. Where does that come from? That... Oh, that's inputting. Oh, because you're inputting silica. Yeah, no, okay. I want to stop trashing the silica for a hot minute so that I can take this and input it in here. There. Let's upgrade this to probably Mark 5 on both ends. Okay, so that's all dealing with that. That's good. Mark 4. Okay, that seems good. So now I need to run a silica belt over there. And honestly, it's best to do it right here. Run that there and run into there. Okay. So with a little power, we should start getting aluminum, which we can now dedicate to all the new materials that we need to make. It's on the back. Oh, I thought it was on the front. And you, and you. And I need to just tap this into one of the main... Okay, fine, I'll upgrade you. Power to power. There we go. Okay, being able to tell how many... Actually, no, I could probably do a rough calculation. We're getting 50, that's 200 there. How much silica is outputting here? 105? Oh, because this is double turboed. We could probably triple turbo it, honestly. Yeah, 105 each. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I don't have a crafting bench here. Or do I? No, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Nope. That's a ma'am. I don't have a crafting bench. Whatever. We can do a hard drive thing. Alright. Huh. Interesting. It's an interesting crafting recipe. I kind of just want it because it uses heavy oil residue. Which is interesting. Sure, I'll take that. Alright, hard drive, scanning your hard drive. I need to put a crafting recipe table down, crafting bench. So I think I can just go ahead and just turbo those even a little bit more. Oh yeah, I have plenty of power. Shards with slugs. We are good. Alright, what do you cap out at? 131.25. Really? We're dealing with decimals? That's weird. Ah. This probably isn't running as efficiently as it could, too. Alright, we'll just upgrade the whole belt to Mark 5. Ooh. 5 lift. Mark 5 belt. Or are we going right back to lift again? Alright, Mark 5 lift. 5 belt. We just upgraded this belt to Mark 4. There we go. I feel like I should be still spazzing this out a little bit more. Alright. That should be well distributed enough, hopefully. That these are all kind of getting enough silica. Looks like it's a little slow on the uptake. You know what? What if we choke this just a little bit by downgrading the belt? Means more goes that way, less goes this way. Okay, now we're getting an abundance here. How are these things doing? These are doing fine. And these are doing fine now. Okay. I think that choke might have worked. Just perfectly. More or less. Okay. So now we don't have to worry about that. What is next in the list of things to do here? Okay, so we can use it to make heat sinks. Only heat sinks? I feel like there was more than just that reason why I needed more. But okay then, I guess we're producing heat sinks. How, I guess, what does this need? This needs in a blender. Let's go ahead and just put down a blender really quick, just so I can see what this consumes. 12 per minute, really? And where's the heat sinks get produced? Probably an assembler, right? Yeah. 7.5 per minute. Wait, no, that's... Huh. That does not evenly distribute out, does it? Yeah, 7.5 per minute. Really? Need 12 per minute here. 7.5. 2 7.5s together is 15. Question is, where is there a point where 12 and 15 overlap, or is there basically no overlap? Multiples of 12 and 15, I should say, overlap. It overlaps at 60. Okay. Just curious, but like, how many cooling systems per minute can we be producing here? You got tickets? I mean, yeah, I do got tickets. So like, we're not necessarily need for anything. Okay, 60 divided by 12 is 5. So that would be 5, okay, and 50. See, 60 divided by 15, 8. So we would need, if we wanted to run this evenly as possible, we would need 5 blenders and 8 assemblers, and that would give me my like silly numbers of things. Question is, do we want to run silly number? I mean, I feel like that's kind of obvious that we probably do want to run silly number. So that's a ratio of 8 to 5. I don't think that ratio could be even divided down even more. Okay, I don't think... What are even these motor things being used in? They're being used in a space part thing, aren't they? No. We don't even know what they're used in yet. Okay. So, I guess maybe I probably do need silly number. Comax, go silly number. Alright, we're going silly number then. Hopefully we have enough aluminum producing for silly number. Alright, well, let's just spaz out some more foundations then, or, you know what? This area looks primed to be used for making silly numbers of materials. Let's go for it. Just do a little... Oop, I am out of fuel. Glorious deforestation. Okay, I need fuel. Package turbo fuel. There we go. Now I can fly again. Just a little more clearing of the land. We'll start throwing down some foundations so we can go silly number. Ah, that looks good enough. Oh, I'm gonna come in for crash landing. Ouchies. Haha. Now we have perfect opportunity for all of the silly number production. Production assemblers. So now we need 8 assemblers. Okay, so we need like banks. We need massive tons of copper. I hope there's copper nearby. Okay, so now we have that. It's just kind of now to add like a giant manifold, more or less. So that's our first set of 4. Let's do logistics. Splitter. You want to hear silly numbers, bro? I mean, my plastic thing is making silly numbers, but give me your silly numbers of production. What materials are you producing in such vast quantities that you don't even know what to do with? You could probably fill the entire planet 5 times over with. Actually, I think my worst offender is probably my screws that are at my space part factories. I'm producing like several, like 1,000 per second. Oh hey, my man, research finished. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna manifold down into here, and we move forward, and we manifold down into the next one. Probably right about here, honestly. That should give us ample space. Ah, that is hitting that ground. Okay. Okay, so we can shuffle that one over, so it's not aligned with the previous one, but that's fine. Okay, conveyor splitter. One there, and one over here. After run 20 Mark 6 belts, 1,200 each of packaged water across the map. Center just for Caterham wire production. What is your Caterham wire production for that madness? And on second thought, why aren't you just like grabbing water from a local source? Well, what kind of isolated area are you in? What was the... I need to know the thought process and need behind that kind of running. Like, this makes me need to, like, join your world and probably blow up my computer from whatever lag is happening just from that nonsense right there. All right, so we have 8 of these, all producing heat sinks. 37.5. Okay, what is 37.5 times 8? Oh boy. Question is how hasn't your PC like just absolutely blown up from that? Any poor dude that has a laptop that joins into your game will have an explosive. Just an automatic explosive. Last thing he'll hear is just the fans whirring up. Right. So here's power distribution. Oh, I don't even have power distribution. Ooh. Okay, we might have to go do a little thing first before we hook up too much of this madness, and that is to bring power out here, because this place only has a small amount of power generation. Definitely not enough. Are we even consuming those batteries yet? No, we're not. We're still charging the batteries. Nope, we are consuming those batteries, so we have a time frame. Oh, that one's full. That one's full. That one's full. That one's not full. Okay, so we need to run power to here because we don't have power here. Enough power here. Like not even close to enough power here. Good thing we have 12,000 megawatts spare to use wherever else we need to. Okay, it starts with package diluted fuel factory. Then we have a highway of 20 Mark 6 belts to my plastic rubber. Empties and pack water and travel to center. Then goes to AI limiters first. Is this for like endgame space parts? Like, I'm trying to even comprehend like why you would need just such sheer outputs of something like that. It boggles my mind. Of what logic, of what sheer amount of materials you need just to have that kind of need of output, especially with AI limiters. Like, you're obviously building some kind of electronics, but like, oh, okay. Like, what is that? What is that electronics that you need? Giggles. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a good answer. Oop. Need to get rid of some of these gas things here in my way. Or power. Because I need to supplement a lot of the power here. Ouchies. Come on. Give me that power. The power line. Yeah, no, that's... What? How many frames do you lose when you walk near that? I guess that's another question I have. Because you gotta be losing a good amount of frames. Just getting anywhere close to that, even. Oh. Oh, we're right here. Okay. So if I power that, that would tap into the coal power plant, actually. which I don't think is joined to the main grid. No, I don't. This was not joined to the main grid. Few recipes too, not just a limiter. Need those numbers so big to the max. Oh boy. Yeah, we're. But hey, we have our coal plant, our coal power plant, connected to the grid now. The main grid. Now it's just everything else that needs to be connected to the main grid. Killing a few birds with one stone here by doing this. Yeah, I gotta turn around my settings in game, running a potato. Oh boy. Running a potato, but yet you do giant factors like that. Your computer must be very upset with you. Oop, wire too long. Okay, we can plop down a power tower probably right there. I know we have a series of these power towers somewhere around over here. I can see them right there. Ah, here we go. Boop. And now this is connected to the main grid. Glorious 15,000 watts of power. What kind of computer do you use to play? Okay, so I am running a 12th gen Core i. My PC loves me. It tells me, it goes, ah. Is that ah, or is that the screaming of the fans? I'm running a 12600F because originally when I was started up, I didn't actually have a graphics card, and that was actually kind of before I was streaming too. That was I was mostly using this for Lego stuff, and with the onboard graphics, I was actually able to play Valheim quite well. So, if that makes kind of a benchmark without the graphics card, and then later on, I got a 3080 Ti for decent price here over in Asia, where I'm currently residing. So that is kind of the spec list, and then I have a few terabytes of storage between hard drives and SSDs, but I need to expand it like badly. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh, I didn't feel good. Okay. Breathe in. So is that other game is a Lego thing? No. If you look at my other streams, it is a program by a website called Bricklink that's called Studio. And all it is a Lego building program, so you can build with Lego digitally. And I use that program professionally to create mocks for my own rebrickable, where people can buy instructions to stuff, or I use it for a lot of the Chinese companies that I do contracts with. So like your Leplin, I do a lot now with Let Bricks. That's kind of the main company I work with, but I have done contracts with Leplin and quite a few other ones. Zhengbao, some other ones. Just create stuff for them. Yes, outside of video games, I am a relatively professional brick designer. If that, I think that title makes sense. It's something I kind of weirdly fell into. Like, okay, the whole story of how I actually fell into Lego stuff is a little interesting, because before I would always just post my like Lego creations that I create to like random Facebook groups on like social media, internet. And then over time, I had like a huge following, a huge interest, and I was like, hey, would you like it if I provided instructions for these things? And people were like overwhelmingly like, yes, please. So I did that, and well, several years later, here I am, now a streamer gamer who does a lot of professional brick building kits things on the side. I can't even say it on the side because that is my main income at the moment. So that is where I land. It's kind of a weird place to be. Also, my brand is kind of some kind of ancient monster now that I don't like thinking too much of, because it is bigger than me in many ways. Almost terrifying to think of. Your own brand just becomes this giant thing. Some days I look at it and I'm like, I have created a monster. That's good, because he's doing World War II. I just sent him a CVS receipt. Yep. I saw your message earlier, but I needed to set up for stream, so I couldn't reply back. You have sent me your CVS pharmacy list of mock stuff to work on over time. Oop, that's not where I want you connect. You connect there, please. Thank you. Alright. I don't think we're producing enough. Question is calculator. Okay, so... Oh, that's... Ali killed... whoops! Whoops! You do not need ingots! Whoopsies! Whoopsies! It's gonna be a lot to clean up. Okay. So, aluminum sheets, 37.5 times 8. Okay. 37.5 times 8 is 300 aluminum sheets per minute. Oh, heavens. Okay, assembler? Wait, is that an assembler or is that a crafter? It's an assembler. Copper ingots. 30. We need 10 assemblers to feed into 8. Oh. Only 30 to 40 to go. Yeah, just gotta, it's a slow grind. Gotta work through. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I think we're gonna make second floor. I need vertical, please. Because, yeah, 10 of these... 10 assemblers takes up a lot of space. That is getting kind of horrifying already with numbers. Which means I'm going to probably need at least double, if not triple, the amount of output of aluminum ingots that I have going at the moment. Okay, would you place, like, not there, I want here. Oh, wait, I saw it. Come on. You had it there for, like, split second. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, you over. Then you up. There we go. Okay. Now we can put the foundations on. Up above. Default zoop. Oop. And then just spaz out a bunch of platforms. And then I have to place 10 assemblers on this next layer, and I'm gonna have to figure out the conveyor belt. At least I can run the conveyor belt, like, along the bottom floor, kind of area-ish. Ah, it's not even long enough to reach. Yeah, it's a good thing I connect up the power grid. Oh, did I not extend that all the way? I did. Yes, I didn't. That's weird. I do have 2 more bauxite ore veins to grab from if need be, because like I could. Down there's another one that I could. I mean, I have a huge flat area. That'd be probably a pretty good area to build out a lot more production for ingots. I guess we'll see how many ingots I need. Alright, more assemblers, let's go. I need horrifying numbers of these things. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that's the first 5. Add a little space. Is that enough space? That doesn't feel like enough space. Actually, you know what? Let's take out these middle ones. So I have areas to run conveyors through. Let's do this about here, I think. 1, 2. Okay, we're too far away now. Here-ish. There. And 2 more. Honestly, these can probably just go kind of side by side. Here. And there. Actually not even. We're trying to go for evenness. So we have some kind of style points, which doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. Okay. That is the middle. Oh boy. Conveyor splitter. So we want a conveyor splitter for these 2 guys. Probably right about here. You to there, and you to there. Oh boy. Actually, how are we doing this manifold? That's another question. Hey, what's up, man? Hey! Been a while, Battery Power Brooks. I'm doing good. I'm just kind of losing my brain cells and getting into madness here. Okay. So technically, I think the ingots need to flow into here, this point. Then from there, I need to flow that there. I technically need to... Actually, no, we can do this pretty easily. Hold on. You may think I'm putting these backwards, but I have a plan. I swear. I swear I have a plan. Been playing for a ton for last week or so, working on trains. Ooh, trains, yeah. Trains are good. I just don't ever want to mess with signaling and stuff. With multiple trains. That's a no. That's a no. Hey. That's too much to deal with. Okay. Oh, that is angry right there. Super frustrating when things don't work. Oh, I bet. More reasons as to why I'm avoiding it. To not have that frustration. I'd rather just run loops for everything. Loops is kind of the most simple. Okay, so that goes back there. This one kind of just need to do the same thing, honestly. Mark 3, turn around the corner. was point to point with every single train. I mean, that's the least painful of like all the ways to do things. Just honestly, it's just least painful. Because trying to like manage a lot of that nonsense is just like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't do timetables and all that jazz. Alright, so yeah, aluminum ingots will come down here and then flood into these. Okay, so conveyor splitter there. And oh, yeah, I'm going for the middle ones. Perfect. Go into there. Flow over that way. I am at the moment dealing with the nonsense of actually doing overkill for radiators and aluminum production stuff, which is fun. It's fun. I swear it's fun. Okay, so that's all going there. Total eclipses saved from Patreon. The train network is insane. Yeah, those who are smarter than me can deal with running actual train networks that actually work. I'm good where I am. That's fine. Let's see. We only have the one copper node back here. I guess we have the 2 copper nodes. How much copper do we need? I don't think it's much. Oops, not that. We need the, what was the first thing? Wait. What was my whole point of making this? What is it that I needed? Aluminum sheets. That's what I need. Why did I feel like I didn't see the crafting recipe for that? Ah, because it's staring at me right in the face. That sounds kind of normal. And there's another one of those, another one of those. Guess the next episode of my streams can be just called Aluminum Madness. Because that's all we're going to be dealing with. Aluminum sheets. Also aluminum sheets. And you also aluminum sheets. There we go. Okay. 10 times 10, that's 100 copper ingots that we need blowing into here now. Honestly, trains have been less of a nightmare than aluminum was. Huh. That's interesting. I would have kind of imagined the opposite. There is quite a bit to aluminum. I had head lift problem. Balancing the wastewater was a real issue. Okay, so I just have each of these set up in a 2-to-1 system, and once you get enough water in one side of the system, oh, did it actually drain out the water? Oh. Huh. No, you have... Oh, because you're not actually using the aluminum, that's why it is. But it seems like you can kind of run this water in a loop on the side. That's kind of fine enough. Like this one's running water, and it's basically just doing a circular loop on one side, not even connected up to the main line anymore. Since this one outputs out 120 water, this intakes 120 water, you can just kind of have one do the loop while one is actually just connected to the water line. and just do little bunches. Okay, so now burn wastewater off with coal gens. Oh yeah, you could do that because you need coal anyways. So you probably could create kind of a always consuming self-sufficient thing by just doing 3 refineries with 1 probably coal gen. That way you're kind of back powering the system as well. Yeah, yep, nope, that's probably a genius way of going about it. Like concrete. Basically produce a ton of concrete and just throw it into the awesome sink. Grind it away. That glorious tickets. I didn't place that centrally enough. The burn off and shit off. Yep. Probably are really great ways of doing that. The valves and everything. Whoop. Okay. So now I need to connect this power line. Good sir, you need to upgrade. There we go. Okay, aluminum is going in. Now I just gotta bring over copper. 100 copper ingots. Okay, so there's a copper line right there. How much? Oh, it's not even. It's barely producing. Okay. 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 How many ingots are you producing? Only 30 per minute? Yeah, we need way more than that. Oh, still unlocking aluminum on my current save. May use the coal plant idea. Yeah, that's pretty smart. We have 120, which actually is perfect. That's just 4 of these Ferni going full bore. So actually, let's remove that, this, and yeah, that's probably good enough. This is why streaming is great, because everyone can kind of put their heads together on certain aspects of putting the factory together. Come up with even better solutions for things. Okay, I just need to get rid of this. Not enough space? Oh. Okay, well. Awesome sink it is! Don't have to tell me twice. Not that one. I know I have a container just going into an awesome sink. Or do I not? Ah, yes, I do. It's right here. Okay, junk. A lot of the junk in my inventory here. So I got most of the junk there. Keep missing your streams. I even rung your bell. I have a schedule. Make a video showing how I do it. Is that comment for me or is that for Battery Power Bricks? Stream weekdays. Wow, how am I forgetting my own time? It's 6 p.m. PST. Both? Yeah. Yeah, got bedtime here. Yeah, okay, so you're probably on East Coast. That would be why it's a lot later. Or no, wait, no, I think you're on East Coast. Never mind. Or you know, you're West Coast. I can't remember. EST 11 p.m. Yeah, it is a lot later for you. Fair splitter. And then one more in the back. And this should give us plenty of copper ingots for all of my madness. At least dealing with the copper isn't so serious. Alright, flow into there. I just need power. I'm just gonna do a Mark II pull. Have lots of glorious power. Although my signaling issues kept me up till 1 a.m. last night. Did eventually figure out, the forcive grind of just trying to get that worked out. Merger. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Overlapping clearance. Hey, we can just have it perfectly spaced out. We can just feed it literally right into that one. Perfect. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of that little guy. Now we can do that down into there. These into each other. Perfect. Oh. You good? Wow. Okay. I think we're back. No, we're not. My internet is dying. Oh, sweet. Well, I have 30 minutes left of the stream. Why do you have to start dying out now, internet? See that you're troubleshooting the wrong, oh my goodness. Come on, internet. You can work. Oh boy. Wow. Oh, I'm stuck. What am I stuck in? Ah! I'm paying attention more to my OBS dying because the internet's dying. More than anything right now. Ah, come on. Internet, you can, like, stabilize for, like, a few more, like, half hour, right? That would be kind of you. Right? Hopefully, maybe. Wow, okay, I need some kind of platform floating out there in the middle. Wow, my internet, it really isn't coming back. It's just dead.